Weird. This looks like it was drawn by a child. This must be the dream sickness. He'll sleep forever. All my life I've heard solemn references to the war. It never reached our village, but it touched the lives of our grandparents. What happened here in the valley, and how did it end? I'm looking at a memorial to the lost, the killed, and the maimed. We are so lucky the war never came to Cairo village. This machine fueled countless tourists motoring into the valley.
Everyone's here. She's really going to do it. How can she be sure?
The shrine is protected.
How does she know?
Sonia knows.
How can she be sure? She can't know for sure. This has never happened before, has it? I don't want this. We need to leave. Let's just run.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Oh, God.
We're going to be okay. It will all be over soon.
Who is Sonia? What did she do to protect the people of the valley?
Everyone's here. She's really going to do it. How can she be sure?
Is she still waiting? Their friends and family know what happened to them? I don't know what it's like to be that hungry. The elder showed me this symbol. The soldiers were from the prismatic grounds. They believe a prayer put the soldiers to sleep. Is that possible? I've seen pictures of cars before. They were common in the golden season. This car seems to be named Honk Honk. Trying to imagine this place full of tourists, bustling with fumes, automobiles. What did Ga sit on? All this will be washed away. The people here weren't ready for a war. The war was its own season, but the trauma of it echoed on into this season, haunting it. The scale of the old world grew beyond human proportion, maybe beyond human feeling. The parking lot will never die.
I knew my brain was doing something special. I thought I'd wake up with an idea for a new shape or color. Everybody would love my new shape or color. But instead, my brain gave me a dream which made people afraid, which is making you leave. We don't think we have power, so we don't do anything. But you found something to do. I think that's nice. The elder said it means this season is ending soon. I want to tell you the dream now. Let's shut our eyes and lay on the roof. We are already on the roof. That's good. I'll speak the dream out loud and you imagine it. You can close your eyes now. I'll tell you when to open them. I am in the forest. The sun is bright. My stomach rumbles. I'm hungry. I look for something to eat. There are fruit trees lining the path. I look for one to pick, to eat. I climb up one of the trees and reach out to grab a shining red apple. I blink, and suddenly the apple is rotten. It looks like it's full of spiders. I blink again, and now the apple is just a baby apple. Not ripe or rotten. I lose my balance and fall onto the ground. The apple changes colors. Some are eaten, some disappear. I hear a voice. Someone is there with me. I try to recognize who they are, but their face keeps changing. They're kind of everyone. I tell them I'm hungry. I want what the earth is trying to give me. They say, these aren't apples. They're memories of every apple I've ever seen. There's something wrong with my eyes. And there's something wrong with the soil. They say I need to look into the sun to clear out my vision. They say we're going to look together, and that when we do, they'll melt away. They want to. Then behind them I see you, watching from the shadows. You've been taking notes on everything. This makes me feel better. I turn my head and I let the light in. I lose track of everything. When I get my senses back, I find myself holding a round, red fruit in my hand. I don't know what it is, but I take a bite, and it's the most delicious thing I've ever tasted. Then I woke up. You can open your eyes now. You probably have questions. It wasn't only my fault that the apples were acting funny. It seemed like the natural world, or whatever it's called, the land didn't know what time it was either. The soil had to forget a little. The face of the ghost person in the dream? They were everyone and no one. It reminded me of someone I used to look for. My birth was not easy. I was bigger than most babies. After I was born, the elder advised them not to have any more children. But years later, my parents tried. They told me I'd have a sibling, but we lost them a few weeks later. I felt like it was my fault. I should have been born last, if ever. I needed to see this missing person somewhere, so I searched faces for a face I'd never seen. I thought I had to carry them forever, but in the dream, they wanted to become part of everything. I had to let them go, which felt like a piece of me was dying. It hurts a lot, but it's a nice thing to do if you can, to let part of you become part of everything. Oh, I feel a bit winded now. I feel like everything is happening the way it should, But I still wish none of it would happen at all. I wish my dream didn't mean anything. I wish we had wasted more time together. I'd like that very much. We'll go down this roof together, and you'll keep going down and down, down into the heart of the world. Thank you for listening to my dream.
Oh, the camera click. The valley used to be so full of the sounds you couldn't hear yourself think. Now to hear it again. That sweet, awful click. You came to see the work of the... Come here. Let me see. Bring it close. My eyes. I can only see here. What a soulless object. Look at that face. Broken eyes. A crazy woman made this. I buried her a long time ago. I'm surrounded by it. I spent my life trying to make something beautiful. I failed. Can you bring me photos of my art? I'd like to see my work. I want to see how I wasted my life. Come, show me. What do you think of it? Wrong. Awful. Form, color, sub. That was me trying to play to the I should have grown ivy over it. At least the flood will take it. Was I never truly inspired? Did I really fail? Let's see another.
The text is barely legible. 3 aphorisms from the young. None should see the face of love and live. It looks like a set of aphorisms. Now to find the rest.
The figure is without grace or truth. I thought if I stood outside his door that God would let me inside. All I did was toil my fingers to pieces. I wanted to capture this that's all. Best of luck to you. I tried my whole life. Enough about my... Let me see what else you've got in that journal. My trash all on a page together. One day, you could add my name to Mitziora. They might as well know who to blame. The museum vault. Every artist dreams of their work hanging. Oh my God. You'll try to go there? It's so far. It'll drain your life away trying to reach it. That is undeniably true. Your journal might end up in the vault, which means my artwork might end up there. Oh, that would redeem everything. Every wasted when a dream crawls back out of your throat. But I can do better than those little... I can, if you help me. This art will memorialize Cheng, and we'll finish it together. Cheng Valley has many themes, characters, and take a look through this junk, and we'll pick one of those faces. A face to show Cheng Valley to the unborn children. You do that while I make some tea. You seem lost. We're here to... You can see through the clutter. I have looked at all. There are no mistakes. Only just pick the face, facet of Cheng Valley that calls out to you.
This instrument is so beat up, but lovingly preserved. It must have played some important tunes.
Oh, you've brought me Manchez's violin. He was a wonderful singer. He collected stories. You remind me of him. He had the most beautiful smile. That is what the world is missing now. Charisma. Oh, he had it. One look from him would bring you into the conspiracy we call life. The feeling in the air when he sang, the energy, like anything could happen as long... Do you want this to be our theme? Very good. And the tea is ready. In the past, I tried to control everything. My work was... This time, let's follow our intuition. What magic might be hiding in this day, which will pass and never return? This tea is good for the throat. It makes me want to sing.
Chubaleni husanota, Chubaleni husane. Chubaleni husanota, Krimosanahi. Pleminu tusa kanora, Pleminu nosa petu, Pleminu noka serota, Manano mase. 두루와 우이 아노타 두루와 우니 아노 두루와 우니 아노타 애니무나히 luluwa temano diti luluwa temano te luluman no titi peka meha.
That was it. That was Cheng Valley. I thought we would capture Cheng Valley in a piece of art, but we captured it in a moment instead. A moment can never hang on the wall of a museum, but you will still carry it with you. You were the co-author of this moment. I would never have found it without you. I'll rest these weary knees, these old eyes. But you're welcome to bring me images, as long as you bring them close enough for me to see. I'll tell you what I know. There's only a little bit of today, and then the city, the flood, the lights, the next season.
Chubaleni husanota Chubaleni husabe Chubaleni husanota Krimosanahi.
A face worn with the strain of creation. She is compelled to create, like how I feel compelled to document this season.
All right.
Letiora is a true artist.
I wish I could show you around, but maybe you can bring them. You could show me, and I'll rummage around in my mind for any gems. The most powerful god of all, the god of sleep. Sleep. When we remember, when we toss out what needs to be in the garbage, we guilt memories worth keeping. I've learned more from my dream. You may pray or not, but you will sleep. You will, or you will die. How could this, the true religion, make itself more clear to you? My dear neighbors, they left without a word. Did they go find a rock to sit? Will they waste away in the empty spaces of heaven? Poor cows, rich cows, the pleasures of the golden season, like the farm's ice cream, make me feel empty now. I can feel the warmth coming off this picture. The place might as well be on another. This is your home? Just wait until I get my own pair of wheels. My own army. I'll be over for tea. You won't be able to get rid of me. I can feel the warmth coming off this picture. The place might... This is your... Just wait. I'll be over. You won't be able to get rid of me. When the war came to the valley, everyone said, "This is not our war," even as it reshaped our lives. As friends, this is not our war. Our resistance was slow, unintuitive. They haven't aged a day since the prayer put them to sleep. But every time I see the soldiers, they look younger and younger to me. Almost like children now. Do I sound like I forgive them? It is the two worst thoughts to try to hold together in your mind. They were just boys, and they killed my family. The god of memory, the cruelest of all. Oh, you'll understand one day. The mercy of sleep, the mercy of forgetting. But memory has no mercy. When the war came to the valley, everyone said, "This is..." Even as it... This is not our war. Our resistance was slow, unintuitive.
Is this a sculpture or raw materials? I'd like to live in a house that looks like this, forever on fire. This flower was broadcasting music. The tomb is elevated, so maybe the body isn't buried under earth. It could be in these stones. No words for the feeling of a brand new tombstone. Unlit candles being drowned in a flood, a loss of potential light, potential prayers. The text is barely legible. 3 aphorisms from the young. 1. Time moves us when we move not. There is no time. Just one more to complete the set. I remember seeing the ocean for the first time, and something about the light, the water, the voices of other people, the boundary between myself and the rest of the world felt very thin. It was beautiful. The bell and purple. Do the people of the valley use the mineral in their rituals?